Can we appreciate how much work she puts into deleting tweets? You should put enough work to remove the S, because I think you just got sniped, bro. I think you got sniped. Anyways, we're going to level 5 of Sniperwolf versus Jacksfilms drama. Are you caught up yet? Do I have to refresh your memory? Because that is crazy stuff. Basically, Jacksfilms picked a side of a villain, or a role as a villain, to fight against this girl, you know, that I like. She seems normal. She seems cool. She's a woman on YouTube, which is very rare. Has plenty of things going on, likes anime, gaming, all this little thing is that, you know, you would appreciate to have a girlfriend like that, right? So, is what she's being attacked and dragged into drama actually relevant whatsoever? People are vicious nowadays. People are toxic. They want to find your weakness and exploit it. And attacking the Queen of Bees, the highest tier, the final boss, this is what I've seen. This is the thing that I wanted to express quite for a few days now. Everyone is skipping to the final boss. Every single person now has a strategy of skipping to the final boss. They don't actually enjoy the journey anymore. They don't want to play the game. They just want to skip. Let's skip. Where's the final boss? Am I right? Oh, nothing changed. Oops. It does feel like she's just like one person and operating quite a sizable channel and not supposed to, you know, do anything stupid or even respond to drama, because that is not relevant. It's not relevant. It's just going to make things worse. All right, she's not going to lose subscribers in a massive way whatsoever, but it will make, you know, for some spicy comments for a long time. It's just going to linger. The effect of this is just like she will stop looking down into the comments. You know, she's going to be even more respectful to human beings. She will not acknowledge your bulges wherever they are on your chest or up your alley. All right, but no, she won't care anymore, because you've just proven that you're toxic. You're just slowly trying to push away a woman from this platform, and you have no idea how that's gonna, you know, backfire instantaneously. Instant backfire. If Sniper will feel like she's getting ill, she doesn't want to participate, she will try and feeling like I'm actually overwhelmed, I'm burning out of all this negativity surrounding me, I can't really squeeze positivity out of this situation. If that's happening, like, you're not gonna feel victorious. Don't worry about it. Beating up a woman with pure muscle alone, I don't think any man has ever felt victorious. In fact, we're gonna play a song so you get the fucking vibe of what we're dealing with here. We're basically dealing with idiotic, you know, violence in this situation. Beef is crazy. I don't think she got exposed. The question is why Jacksfilms' video is still not up here. The stealing thing. Basically, I've seen it, so it probably wouldn't be recommended, but it's right here, right? The next level of the saga, Iris, you know, reacted to this thing, but suddenly people did started responding to me, all right? Now they have been fed by Jacksfilms the full context of what he's attacking. All right, what is the premise of his aggression? All right, now people are actually trying their luck, trying to rally themselves and attack Sniperwolf. You can't attack a person who's not defending themselves. I'm sorry, bro. If you're not mutually, you know, consenting, now this is kind of rapey territory, okay? But technically most people think like, oh, if you're silent, then you are actually not a victim, you could have created a crime or of some kind. She's not silent. She's uploading content. She's just living every day her own thing. We don't know what her intentions are. We can read the vibes though. All right. Oh, you can't. Basically, we lost all the skills then that I am recouping in a way. And I have no idea how toxic the world truly is, because I myself trying to be as least of a toxic person as possible, despite feeling arrogant and high ego, and when you approach me, I have to defend myself instantaneously because I think you're toxic. That's what's going on, all right? If you see me vomiting, it's not because I'm intoxicated, it's just I don't like you. You know, like, if you see me vomiting words or efforts or replying to you in the comments, what's gonna happen in my comments, you guys have to provide me 3 minutes of watch time on average. You already did 6 minutes, but you have to bump the average, all right? There's a lot of people who click and click away. 3 minutes of average if you want me to reply to your garbage and explain to you my point of view, because you didn't fucking understand or didn't watch the video, so you don't understand the full context of my point of view, and you still want to spit your opinion, which you don't have, because you're not a YouTuber. You don't have to deal with this. And most people haven't even clicked on that content creator, haven't even searched, oh, I need a bridge to that content creator. Oh, all of a sudden you need something, right? All of a sudden. Oh, I need this new iPhone because it exists, am I right? Because there's an opportunity. Look, bro, I am YouTube CEO, all right? I just want to get paid, but I am, all right? If you want to find a creator, you probably can do it, but you don't need. Everything is a blur right now in a social media. Everything's a blur. There's no real creator out there that you need right now. Maybe you need me because I'm not a creator. I'm authority, all right? I'm a different kind of person, all right? You can't look into my YouTube channel and say that this is content that I'm making. This is a whole nother level. Also, yes, I appreciate you noticing that my audio quality has changed for some reason. There's a thing called filters. And 3-band equalizer is very important. And no one told me about that until I searched for it. You know, search for it yourself. Don't worry about it. Whatever you need, you actually need. Not just like, oh, I saw a TikTok, now I have to search for it. I need to cross the bridge. No, you don't. The universe speaks to you, all right? Whatever you feel like you can actually cross, then cross it. All right, maybe Sniperwolf is actually even super ultra giga genius, okay? So the ones that she is actually highlighting, you know, so Jacksfilms complained like 5 creators get featured and 13 somehow get cut off from this feature. What if she featured the creators that have to be featured? What if, you know, magic happened? All right, you don't believe in magic? Oh, oops. You just put things away that potentially could be useful. Sometimes when a glitch happens in the Matrix or anything weird happens, the first thing that comes to my mind is not like, oh, fuck me, I'm so annoyed, I have to fix that. The first thing is like, is this useful? Could someone be messing with me, sending a message? Is this good? Do I have to fix it? Can I just be lazy, please? And honestly, by all means, I will allow Sniperwolf to be as lazy as she wants. I don't mind. All right? You fill in the blanks. You reap the benefits, my friends. And if you choose toxicity instead, you get nothing. You just disqualify an entire comment section. Maybe comments will be disabled, my friends. And Sniperwolf is not gonna take a hit from that. She's just gonna distance herself away from toxicity that's happening everywhere right now because we're, you know, in the apocalypse. We're going down, my friends. We're going down somewhere until we, you know, recoup ourselves from zero. Everyone has to lose because everyone cannot be a winner. All right? Everyone has to lose. I know Sniperwolf is going to lose, but I have to defend her side because no one is doing it for her anyways, and she cannot do it herself. Clearly. And I like her more than Jacksfilms. Clearly. Numbers suggest that. Alright, just a reminder. Jacksfilms is not a council member. Sniperwolf, 4,900. Jacksfilms barely hanging on to gold. Gold is now 2,000, so he's 300 points ahead. But he might not be if I get angry, alright? If he becomes aggressive, if his content suck balls, when he's staying in this video specifically, I'm gonna try and fix Sniperwolf. Oh wow, so I was like triggered to make a title of like, oh, he's gonna try and fix a girl now. Just don't fall in love, Jacksfilms, because it's bound to happen, unfortunately. You're dealing with higher power, final boss of React channels in general. He thinks he's on the right side, but you can be completely oblivious. You have to be responsible. Again, you can't just skip to the final boss just to see how they destroy your life. Alright? In real life, final bosses are pretty fucking brutal. They're just gonna open their mouths, you're gonna enter and never return into real world ever again. So Jacksfilms playing with really, really tough opponent right now, and if he doesn't feel enough pain and pressure of backing away and finding an easier target, if he wants to attack React channels, there's plenty to choose from. You don't have to attack the final boss, which is doing actually decent work and cannot be criticized just out of a whim, you know, just out of your feelings. Yes, I felt a similar way of like, Sniperwolf is just kind of generic YouTuber just pumping out content. It's nothing really special. But then it's like, okay, you play a woman card. You have Instagram, you can make TikToks if you want, because you associate it so closely. You don't have 20 sponsorships or a bunch of merch deals. Again, she could be a wonderful girlfriend, liking anime, gaming, all that stuff. So all the specs are there. Sniperwolf has been around for years doing the same thing. You cannot mock that, you cannot condemn that. It's a skill she has. She wants to hang on to it. She wants to grind. Whatever. You haven't seen a worker before? You know, a worker bee that does the same thing, just collects honey from the flowers. Literally is happening. You're looking at a queen of bees, right? She collects the honey, puts it into her videos, blah, blah, blah. Collects honey from other bees, technically, but she gets all the benefit because she has to be safe. She has to be safe and happy and project that TikTok is a wonderful platform, YouTube is a wonderful platform, we're all friends here, we're all positive here. That's what she's trying to do, right? What's the problem? Where does he sees a problem? So the funny thing is, you can feel the resentment, you can feel the toxicity. Sniperwolf is giving a hint of like, check your hairline. What's wrong with that? Well, why do we have to look into this like uglying face? And you know, these psychopaths are known for having receding hairlines for some reason, mysteriously, right? Nothing is mysterious or coincidental in life. All right, you must understand. Every joke that we're making, we're actually observing things, which is I don't want to show my face because people will focus on that more than the actual content or the opinions that I'm trying to express. I don't want to show my face. It's not relevant to this video, okay? Don't attach to me too much because I am just as toxic because I attract toxic people, all right? I'm just not identifying as a toxic person myself. I'm trying to battle it. But if you're not fighting for me, you will realize that you are surrounded by toxicity. So you will call me out as toxic because you joined the dark side yourself. So it's like, yeah, I'm sure you see me as toxic. I totally agree. I totally agree and understand most people. I don't have to, you know, invent some new perspective to attempt to understand. No, I fully understand. I just don't appreciate. I just see it as quite disrespectful that, you know, I pump out these videos. And Sniperwolf and this drama alone gave me plenty of views, so why not keep going, right? Now I'm motivated. I want views too, alright? I'm gonna build my own bridge onto this drama, alright? That's how you do it. This is the problem about TikTok. On TikTok, you cannot build a platform. On YouTube, you can actually do it. You can compile different size videos. You have more creative space and attempt to build a bridge with other YouTubers. Don't expect Sniperwolf to do it. Sniperwolf is focusing on TikTok exclusively. And honestly, if she doesn't want to build a bridge, we're actually at war with TikTok then. Literally, she decides if we're at war with TikTok or not by doing her work every single day. If we're at war with the flowers, you know, it's kind of funny, but are we at war with other bees who just, you know, doing their thing, but they happen to capture some kind of moment in their life that is worthy of a TikTok, is worthy of a camera pullout of their pockets. You have to take in consideration so many things, and no one person can do it but myself, who is working on this shit full time. I try to get all the perspectives, collect all the information required without diving deep, because I don't need to take in consideration legal stuff. I just need to focus on the moral things. And I appreciate all the contributions to the conversation. I don't condemn anyone. Unless they do something like this, they disrespect themselves by saying, I don't care, get me out of my misery, basically role-playing as a zombie, which is weird. So I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate flooding, but there's one thing I can do is, you know, like click one button and you're blocked. Like, it's very easy to block you from my channel. So don't worry about it. Maybe worry about not getting blocked from every single channel on YouTube by being toxic, okay? Because you might feel sad in the end that you cannot communicate with your friends when everyone is, instead of being toxic, they actually start conversations and become friends of each other. Like, the funny thing is, the irony behind all of this is you want to highlight smaller creators, right? I was trying to make friends for a very long time. I still am trying to make friends. My Discord is chirping with silence. The other Discord that I'm in, I'm enthusiastic about card games. I'm the only one talking, guys. I'm the only one inventing new things and finding new things to talk about. Yes, it's a little bit awkward and in a way disrespectful because I feel disrespected when I talk to silence. But you can't blame me for putting effort. Sniperwolf is putting effort. I put effort. I feel the same way. I feel like I'm on her side just by nature alone. Our personalities match as well. I will defend my sister in a way. That's how I feel about her. All right? Not feel. That's what I know about her. All right? I have identified her personality. Ours match. I know personalities. There's 8 of them. And, oops, you know. So I will defend the Queen of Bees. I will defend YouTube authorities praising her as well. It's completely legit stuff. And guess what? I like when people being toxic because you just feed power. You know, you just feed me power. It's the easiest thing to do. Because people even not trying to be as toxic as possible because they know they will get, you know, demoralized or disliked. So they try to say, can we all appreciate, you know. So let me first bounce back all the arguments or all the feelings Because there's probably not a lot of arguments going on. You can't expect NPCs to argue with you or give their opinions. They have to relate to each other. And opinions don't really help with that, don't they? Opinions are too unique. Can we all appreciate how much she puts into the leading tweets? She's trying to mitigate drama, not trying to hide. Mitigate drama as a woman, she's trying to stay positive. All right? If you focus on money and views, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. Is she doing a good job? Does she deserve to be, you know, somewhat in a queen-ish environment, especially with YouTube? You know, she should feel comfortable. She should feel fine. Her room is not like giant room where she is doing her work. It's nothing spectacular. It seems pretty simple, pretty female environment. Like I have no criticism on that, and we don't have to worry about for now where people put their money. For now, I don't care. All right, I'm not investing into businesses or building anything. I'm still trying to find a friend. My first friend, I'll just praise them, fucking kiss their feet. All right, you will get an instant Instagram feed pic of the first friend I will make. I might not even expose their feet. I'll just take a picture of their boot or something. Bro, this is not the world is like a very bleak, disrupted place right now. It's technically the apocalypse. So it's very difficult to actually make positive moves. The only thing you can do is survive. And positivity, again, backfire is instant. A woman leaves a platform, you will lose so much self-esteem. You have no idea how depressed and upset you are gonna be when a woman just leaves and you don't know what to do about it. All right? If she just says, I'm burned out, I gotta go take a break, 2 months break or something, and maybe she will never return. And you think you're a winner, but you just won a Hearthstone game. Everything's gonna reset next season. Good luck, my friend. All right. Can we just appreciate the amount of effort? Thank you. You said the word effort. That's pretty important. Obviously, everyone is trying to be satire about this and hoping that it will turn around in their favor when they're themselves. All right. Oh, your name is Bully. M17 Bully. That's a lot of effort. I think that's a lot of effort. Look at that. That's a lot of effort for the avatar. It looks pretty clean. Don't take the name seriously, man. Manny, please. Please, man.
Baby, I don't care.
Wait. I want to check Ariana stuff, but it's irrelevant. Also, I'm racist, yeah. But that's also relevant somehow. Thank God. Thank God. There's no 2 minutes of racism in this video. I hope. Can we just appreciate... Okay. That she does telling us what is currently happening on the screen. And again, she is not going to be able to read these comments. This is tough, toxic shit, right? Implying things. I'm like, oh, wow, the sassiness, you know? The next level sassiness from a literal bully. Never would have figured out otherwise. Then just watch TikTok. Cool. You don't like her. Go watch TikTok instead. It's not convenient for you for some reason to watch compilations of this stuff. Which is what it actually is. His compilation, she adds a little bit commentary. But I will watch more Sniperwolf. I will show you moments when, you know, she says something kind of decent. All right? And, yeah. Sure. Can we just appreciate... Again, they're using positivity in a toxic way. They're trying to spin things around. It's just not going to work. The funny thing is, what everyone is saying is just not that strong of a statement. All right? But if you sprinkle enough positivity, it feels strong enough because that's the right thing to do, is appreciate. Yes. Can we just appreciate how much work she puts into telling us what's happening in these videos? Can you appreciate that people have put effort into liking a very similar idea? You know, copy-pasted. This is why we need creators to put in and make compilations and, you know, do in fact tell what's happening on the screen. In fact, there's all sorts of little things you can get from that because she's a fucking real person. She's not an NPC like everyone else down here. All right? She actually has feelings and things to say, and she wants to do this. Obviously, she's probably burnt out and she should take a break. I'm all for it, but she has to find a way to do it, right? A way to do it without offending the entire bees around her that expect her to show up every day. Very difficult stuff. When you create an expectation, you also really want to, you know, just keep going. This is exhausting. What she's doing is not exactly recommended by me. You have to be able to establish a way to break the expectations of consumers. But I totally understand. I do want to know how she feels about the situation, and she could. I hope it doesn't turn into another apology video where someone is getting canceled. That is not a victory, guys. I'm just saying. Still wondering where she gets her ideas from, though. That's a different thing, which I don't really understand, right? And everyone is confused in a way, so they're just throwing this out there, and I think it's just a fumbling thing that she said about ideas, and it did trigger Jacksfilms to look into it, and just I understand it's weird. Talking about where you get ideas from, that one is weird. I completely agree, but everything else, there's no merit. There's nowhere to go forward beyond that. So we'll have to, you know, if I have some extra time, I will try to dismantle this where you get ideas from nonsense. Thank you for providing verbal description, blah, 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 louder. And they're just quacking around, repeating the same thing, right? Is that respectable? Do you now feel that you're actually earning self-esteem by just quacking around the same shit that Jacksfilms said? You're just trying to create a meme as best as you can? Are we gonna get something different? Because, like, that's the difference. I would watch Sniperwolf's videos. I would not go down to the comments anymore. There's no reason for it. Alright? I don't want to go. Instant karma, bro. People who got what they deserve, yeah. Like, again, she's just opening her mouth, and Jacksfilms just right in there, alright? And she's just throwing these things. Alright? Technically, she's always kind of, like, negative and cringy with her titles. But god damn it, bro. God damn, you cannot take this as a given. Like, she's also a prophet of vibes, basically. If you attack her, you'll have to read the title, and it's gonna be stuck in your brains, even more so when I have said it out loud as well. I've just said the title out loud a little bit louder, guys. I just reacted. No, the applications change drastically. Application of applying a perspective over a video is crazy difference what it can make. It can make you rewatch a whole movie if you just have a new perspective of, like, oh shit, what if that person was toxic and that person wasn't? He was just trying to defend himself. You know, you change perspective and you just want to relive the whole fucking story. It can happen. So reacting is quite a novel thing when you try to apply some kind of perspective. She's just grinding. She's just on top of the leaderboard. She doesn't even have to be, you know, that sort of moral human being. Project infinite morality as well. She just has to do a good job. And I don't see anything bad about it. I think everything's clean, everything's fine. And she's kind of single as well, which is doubling up the power level of being a woman. Let me show you the math, guys. So being a woman on this platform amplifies your self-esteem by 5 times. All right, it's a 5 times multiplier just because you're a woman, and women have to be respected. Yes, PewDiePie. Not you, though. Not PewDiePie. Has to be respected. Women. All right. He has retired into Japan. Who brought him to Japan? His wife. PewDiePie has been dragged into Japan by his wife. Now he's just sitting there. You know, he's going to be spectating what's happening to YouTube from the sidelines. He's not going to show up every day and try to capture the vibes. He has to take care of the child. He has to now learn positivity. All right. His game is over. All right. But every single person, every single man on this platform is trying to fight for power, for maximum amount of viewership. Mr. Beast is fucking horribly toxic. You think that his shout outs of like, he can make thousands of shout outs, but he's literally choking the platform, stealing a lot of attention for himself. And the only thing that is keeping him from infinite toxicity is the fact that he's not uploading every single day. It could save his content if he uploaded every single day, but it will also steal a lot of attention. So he's trying not to do that. And he would be risking his reputation as well if he make mistakes, you know, because everyone is watching very intensely what Mr. Beast is doing. So it's a very tough position, and I appreciate, but he has a whole nother saga going on. As you can see, he's surrounded by the dudes who pretty much do a very similar thing. You know, they have their own game going on. They are narcissists, but they're not lusting for maximum amount of viewership and subscribers. It's a little bit on the nose narcissism that I can't stand. With SSSniperwolf, she's not begging for more attention. She just did the work for many, many years, accelerating her subscriber amount to the point where now she's just on top of the leaderboard. There's nothing to defeat. There's nothing to prove. The only thing you can do is just sit and keep doing, no matter, the world could be falling apart, you just keep doing what you're doing. I don't think she will be able to do that. She probably will be defeated because she's a woman. You respect women 5 times more because they're just as fragile. You know, they can be defeated way more likely. And 2 times more if she's single. If there's no man, there's no white knight to defend her. I cannot do it. Don't look at me, guys. You don't see me. I live in the shadows in deep space, bro. You cannot pretend that I'm somehow gonna single-handedly save SSSniperwolf. If that happens, it's a fucking miracle. All right? Like, it's so funny how you can just snap your fingers and the reality changes. The NPCs rearrange themselves into an aggressive position, right? Trying to, you know, rile themselves up and mock her for, you know, now not being a real person anymore. It's like, we figured out YouTubers are not real people. I knew that very, very long time now. All right? They're not going to look down into the comments, but that doesn't make them not real. And just because she's putting minimum effort, you must put it all together, layer by layer. So if you put all the layers, and I could do that. If Jacksfilms want to contribute to SSSniperwolf, why don't I contribute to SSSniperwolf? What if I put layers and layers of all the highlights based on Mr. Beast lifespan, meaning his heartbeat, basically. How often he uploads a video. All right? How often do you do that? Once a month? Pretty much. All right? So if you put 1 month of SSSniperwolf's content, take all the highlights, take all the emotional, you know, uphill battles that she has to do, will it be better than a Mr. Beast video or worse? That is going to be the question. You want that? You want that video, guys? Oh, you will also have to suck my dick to get that video, so that's pretty expensive. God damn it. I guess that's instant karma. Yeah. That's a lot of work. Watching 1 month of Sniperwolf's videos is tough. I'm willing to do it. If we go into level 6, that's the next video, guys. Alright? You ordered. But you have to put a lot of effort into this one. This has to blow up to 2,000 views as well. It has to get a bunch of comments, a bunch of recognition. Maybe a YouTuber licks my ass a little bit. That would be nice. Then I'll do level 6. Again, you must understand what you're dealing with. Women don't have to stay on YouTube. They can just retreat back to Instagram or wherever they like. They can just do that. They're not bound by YouTube. But what Jacksfilms doesn't understand, there is no escape when you start a war. If you lose everything. He will not be able to come back to this platform without some kind of spectacular, change in his life. It's a spectacular change of his character. Because, goddamn it, you don't got Instagram, bro. You don't got the juice flowing. Alright? And, again, I don't know why people don't appreciate this thing. Brick wall energy, bro. But also, people are basically baiting who's going to be the White Knights to try and save her. Again, she's a sister for me. We're not gonna have anything, okay, between us. I'm aiming for Ariana. All right. And as you can see, like, that's where the apocalypse is going. People are going to be more and more desperate for power because it's going somewhere. You feel it's going somewhere, but you don't know where you're going. I know where I'm going. I'm going towards this person, and I have all the merits to do it. All right, and I will just pray for Ari to not be scared, because like I will try my best to be appealing and not suck in any toxicity and all that shit. I will fight back against everything. I'm praying, all right, out loud. I will try not to harm her in any way if I, win this battle. So I can always give encouraging words to my sister, like, let's fucking go all the way. We don't have to worry about these idiots messing things up. They do have the power of numbers. It's a little bit scary. They can organize crime, basically. But that's now harassment. That's now just amplified apocalypse. Where if there's violence, now we just have to find a whole nother strategy of operating. We have to now weaponize YouTube channels. And Sniperwolf, that you seeing right now, that you want her to change, what if she weaponized her YouTube channel? You have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that means. That's scary for everyone all the way. If she weaponizes her YouTube channel, who knows what happens, bro? When she does the Sailor Moon transition into a superhero, I'm sorry, guys. You guys probably will have to run and hide somewhere in the nearest bush for next 3 years or something. I don't know. Your lives might be fucking ruined. But, hey. Let's address elephant in the room. So, there's 4 types of people that have shown up. And I love number 4 so much that, it's absolute magic. So, let's discuss that shit, alright? The first person that showed up is a fucking just straight up abusive person who's trying to flood me and see if I break again. You make 2 shots because he made an extra account against me. Literally made today. 28th of July. June, July, boys. He made it today. Alright? And now he will care, because that's my account now, alright? I feel the appreciation, I feel the love. defeated, all right? That's one type of person. Second type of person didn't reply yet, so he probably just bailed. Just dumped the opinion, bailed. But how do you started the whole drama thing? He tried to amplify it. He tried to put the fingers up my ass and seek for shit. All right, I don't appreciate it. All right, my shit's pretty expensive. I want to dump it wherever I feel like it. So it feels unnecessarily long. Dumb take of yours. Dumb. Dumb? Hmm? Is it? Is it really though? Hmm? Is it really dumb? Again, Sniperwolf created a void, an empty space. Anyone can defend her right now and reap the benefits of being on the opposing side of Jacksfilms. Whoever wants it. I don't think I'm a dum-dum. Alright? There's, plenty of rewards potentially happening, especially if my YouTube rewind succeeds in gathering attention. That's what I want to gather attention for. But right now we're in the summertime. We can have fun with some drama. We can have one drama on my channel, all right? That I just go ham and over again. We can have one of these, all right? Because it's fun. It's fun sometimes. Don't take it too seriously, all right? So if you call me dumb, if you call me stupid, your argument just got 10 times worse. Whatever you're going to say next, you just got 10 times worse. So I gave him a microphone. Do you have a take, my friend? All right, I put all this effort because, I was called a dum-dum. So the only thing I can defend myself with is effort. Call me a keyboard warrior. Thank you. I'll take that title. My actual title is YouTube CEO. Please respect that title a little bit more. So, YouTube CEO, can you take the title of keyboard warrior? Yes, I'll appreciate the token title. It's not really the main one though. So, I'll let you guys read. I read it myself as well. One more time, and we're going to respond freshly. So yeah, the main criticism, again, is it seems washed out, but my main counterbalance, have you watched PewDiePie's videos? He's trying to squeeze as much emotional damage as possible, but it turns into cringe. All right? Because I just said emotional damage. It's not emotional appeal. He's just trying to squeeze out everything out of himself, and he had to retire because just reviewing memes for a living, it's next level cringe. It just stacks cringe on top of cringe. So PewDiePie couldn't survive, but Sniperwolf was doing the same thing over and over again, and she's still successful. How is that possible, right? And of course, it's very difficult to output a lot of emotions, and is still a numbing out experience. And again, I want to interview, I want to see how she feels about everything. And I do feel like there's a fine balance of positivity going on. But I will never disrespect her just out of a whim like that. Oh, she's doing React content all of a sudden. Jacksfilms figured it all out. No, that's not how it works. No one figures out with a fucking snap. Jacksfilms was trying to accumulate progress, basically, of trying to understand this effortless type of content creation. But what he doesn't understand, he got jinxed, all right? He thought oh, Jixed was bad, so Sniperwolf is also bad. By default, right? Because they're kind of very similar to each other. And the funny thing is, I will have to bring up racism. Jixed can be hated by default. And that's all you need to know. Just by default. Yes, race is a pretty good indication of how a person is going to behave. They're going to behave in a ridiculously toxic and lazy way, and going to kind of smear the whole idea of React channels, and will try and reap the benefits, and will defend himself as if he's doing nothing wrong. Jixed did everything wrong because that's what black people do. They just can't help themselves. They do everything wrong on purpose. They want to unleash maximum amount of energy, create maximum amount of disruption in the world, and they're succeeding flawlessly, to be honest. If you don't understand the black people's vibe of like why they have big dicks, because they're capable of just not worrying about anything. They have full energy to just survive anything that happens. It's like the highest level of demon. So maybe don't unleash it. Obviously, I'll try to zip my pants not to equate our dicks because they're gonna win every time. But in general, you can't just say that. You can't expect black people to just leech out, reek positivity to you and do everything properly. But you can't expect them to get attention, though. All right? So Jacksfilms got lured into this hatred for React channels. And, you know, he climbed up slowly. I think he only reacted to, though, male creators. Because I don't know what the saga is about. He should make a whole fucking movie about this, of like him leveling up all the way getting to the final boss. Technically, Jacksfilms himself was kind of climbing, but I think he skipped a few steps. All right? There's always that impatient move. He skipped Aziland. All right? It's a pretty big one. There's more to it, right? The now React channel that is still alive. The Fine Bros React channel is still alive and has shifted a little bit in what content it's making. Jinx has disappeared, it seems like. But we still need to refresh the whole saga of how Jacksfilms got there. And is he not making a leap of faith right now? Is he not trying to escape his marriage all of a sudden? Because, you know, it could be pretty toxic marriage if he's suffering from a receding hairline and should be going to the beach more often with someone. Anyways, let's keep going further. Again, just because a woman is reacting, that's already a different perspective than most people have on this platform. Congratulations. Have fun with it, guys. But don't take it for granted. Don't think that just like nothing is happening, guys. This is so generic. I will never watch her stuff. I don't have time to watch SSSniperwolf's content, but you have to understand that there are people who, you know, appreciate that the convenience. This is simply a convenience store, you know. There's a lot of things being offered every single day. You show up in a convenience store whenever you want. Like, she restocks everything every single day. Yes, you can say, where did you get all that content from, right? Did you stole it? Should you not credit the creators or whatever? Is it not supposed to be like the easiest thing to do? And yes, Jacksfilms as a government person can enter the battlefield and be like, oh, I'm just gonna label things for you. Can I do that for you, SSSniperwolf? He could do it in a more positive manner instead of being like, oh shit, she's the worst. Please attack her, basically. That's the vibe that he's emitting. And I really hate YouTube authorities promoting her and all that shit. And now I will actually work for her now. Because I have no idea how to respond. I don't know how to play his role anymore. He's like, the ending was, now I will do the work that I have to do and label things in a very mean way. Like, what? You're doing the same thing, but you did it in a negative, you labeled it in a negative way, and now I don't expect you to do a fucking good job in the first place. Go away, Jacksfilms. We don't need you here in this grocery store, okay? Get the fuck out of here. Disrespect goes a long way. If you're disrespectful, you can't do a good job. You're gonna be too stressed out anyways, which way it's gonna lean, all right? Either you're gonna be overly dramatic of like, look how much power I have, or you're gonna be overly insecure of like, oh my god, I'm losing this battle. Fuck you, bro. That's what disrespect goes into. It goes into a warlike scenario where if you win or lose, it actually, you know, messes with your brain. So the drama has to keep going until it resolves in a satisfying way for everyone. You know, that's what we're looking for. He's trying to, like, you know, emit as much respect as possible. But then the question is, why you're not harvesting more respect, you know, for yourself? Because that's what he would get. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. Like, I did this and that. And he's now, you know, trying to take more respect for yourself, bro. No problem. Oh, you just disappeared. Oh, oops. I guess the expectation is that I will become more and more toxic for some reason, huh? But whatever. Is what it is. I can't actually see the point of this comment. I can't actually read it anymore for some reason. There's so many, like, weird words, like endeavor, due diligence, like, so weird. It's like overspiced food that tastes like shit. I don't need that. So yeah, when it comes to where she gets her ideas, it's not about ideas, it's about convenience and consumerism, basically. About filling in the empty space. If you want to build a business like she does and copy and paste her way of doing things and become a competitor, go right ahead. But you have to do things way better than she does. All right? Technically, Mr. Beast had the face for it, but disappeared. Mr. Beast Reacts is no more. Do you like that? Is Mr. Beast better reactor than Sniperwolf? Apparently not. He couldn't quite get to the subscriber amount. 27 million is not 33 million. I'm just saying numbers for reference, but the idea is just Mr. Beast has shut down his operation, but Sniperwolf is still going strong for years and years. What's going on? In fact, there's a problem. Mr. Beast just copied and pasted her entire idea of a channel. All right, he looked into like, oh, there's a convenience store. Sure. I'll just copy and paste the idea and get as much viewership as possible because that's the challenge of like my life is of I need more subscribers and views. That's my life. Mr. Beast has decided. So he copied and pasted. The easiest thing to do is like, oh, Sniperwolf puts the least amount of effort in her videos. It's so easy to just react to content, obviously. I'll just copy and paste that and everyone will like that. Right? And in a way it works. But there's always, you know, a catch somewhere. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't have a full perspective yet. But that's the catch. The first catch is that Mr. Beast is too busy to do react stuff. And it sort of messes with his brain. How is Sniperwolf capable of just reacting endlessly to tons and tons of content like a worker? Like, you must understand, this is something. It's some kind of skill. She just needs to be interviewed. She just has to get her take out there in the open, you know. But I'm not a person to do it unless she respects me in some miraculous way. It's very difficult to actually prove myself to a person like this high level. Like, I can't even comprehend. My brain will explode. All right. I'm trying to do these hour-long videos. My brain will still explode if Sniperwolf sends me a winky emoji. All right, a fucking winky emoji is gonna explode my brain. All right, for next 2 months, I will have to retire. There's a winky emoji from Sniperwolf. What am I supposed to do with that? What? This happens and like. So imagine, you know, Jacksfilms also gets adrenaline rush when he's getting attention from Sniperwolf. You know, he's getting some rush. And he's kind of like juggling balls of like, I should add more toxicity or less toxicity, right? Let's just go all in, you know, because this is the best experience I've ever had. Let's start chasing this girl and hopefully I win. He's just going all in, it seems like. So I can't read this comment. It's somehow too complicated. Transformative. Algorithmically. He's just kind of throwing me off, basically, by spicing the food up into oblivion, while he doesn't even have a fucking avatar. It pisses me off. And we have to call them out as they are. They're goblin NPCs. They have no avatar, or it's ugly and meaningless, and they also have no opinions. This guy sort of tried to have an opinion, but it doesn't feel like it's confirmed an opinion. Alright, so the third type of person, I take no sides. Oh my god, listen to yourself, dude. Oh my god, this is so hypocritical. And then I explain why this is not hypocritical. I label Jacksfilms as a villain. I label... I'm leaning towards Sniperwolf. I'm not taking anyone's side. I just clearly like Sniperwolf more. But doesn't mean that Jacksfilms is disqualified, that I'm just gonna start attacking him and harassing him indirectly, because directly is not allowed, but indirectly just gonna burn him into crisp. I'm not gonna touch this. I will respect him and whatever he wants to do as a creator. This is summertime. Everything's allowed. It's fine. Also, I got an image back of Sniperwolf was playing with the volcano thing, and the volcano just erupted and everyone just died in the island. Everyone just died. Somehow that's relevant vibe to have. No, I'm not taking sides because, again, taking sides is meaning that you're leaving someone behind. I don't want to leave Jacksfilms behind. He's just as cool of a person. I'm okay with him. I just don't want him to, become a supervillain. Where now I will have to take a side because I can't side with a supervillain. Villainous little schemy, impy, trying new things type of person. I can understand that. He's inventing something. It's lighthearted, it's fine. But you can't say that I'm hypocritical here, but I understand. Again, these people did nothing wrong. They know what they're doing. All right, people still operating on somewhat of a positive level. They're not just going all in and trying to destroy my reputation, basically, because there's nothing to gain from it. But when there is something to gain now, I would be scared, to be honest, of there's a lot of greedy people out there. They will try to do whatever it takes. Anytime I will open my mouth, it's just they're just gonna try and pull my tongue out, trying to make me say things or whatever, just so I could get cancelled. So, and then there's this guy who kind of puts things in a coherent way. However, he doesn't understand what he's talking about at all. He's trying to appear very constructed and, smart ass, in a way. Did he appear? No, he did not came back. So it feels like this is more relevant to read than this, but let's read both of these if you want. The reason why I say this person doesn't know what he's talking about, because money can blind you from the point. The point is, it's not to build bridges with anyone. You're just harvesting free content from TikTok, re-uploading again, transporting it onto YouTube. I've already said that. It's transportation, not stealing. Now TikTok video that was uploaded on TikTok also exists on YouTube. You don't have to credit the creator because you did more work than the creator themselves, who also have to upload their own stuff and establish themselves on YouTube. They're invited, basically. It's actually an invitation for you to establish on YouTube, and maybe even Sniperwolf will say hi because there's a lot of drama going on, and saying hi to all these hurt people will just make them a lot happier, She can turn everything around with a fucking magical wand, and I'm sure everyone is expecting that to happen, but if people expect something too much, the magic cannot happen, unfortunately. Magic happens when people are sort of in the mists, not expecting anything, but don't know what to expect, and that's the most spiciest time to actually deliver the magic, you know, like, oh, you don't know. All right, I'll show you. You know, let me show you. So, I was specifically talking about monetization, which I don't care. Fair use transformed the video enough. I don't like Sniperwolf because blah, blah, blah. Also, she doesn't have to transform the video. She can't just act like an NPC like everyone else is, alright? Everyone else is a butthurt NPC. She's a positive NPC, not a hostile one. She acts like a not a hostile NPC that also is smart and has, you know, nerdy glasses and stuff. Alright? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You must understand, if a person is above average or below average, you must feel that line a little bit. Alright? It doesn't seem like Sniperwolf is below average. And again, she can just retreat to Instagram to prove that she's a wonderful woman, can do whatever she wants with the money that she has earned. And if you're all toxic, you will get none of that shit. You'll not get none of that honey. Alright? She can create a new business venture of whatever she wants to make money with. Or maybe she doesn't want to make money. Maybe she wants to just live her life now and retire. And she's now, you know, receiving a retirement agreement from the gods, you know. It's like, and is going to review it. So it's like, oh, maybe she's going to be satisfied with that. Who knows what happens, right? Toxicity is not going to win, though. And so this guy says, toxic masculinity. What is this tangent? I don't understand. You shouldn't talk about this stupid, useless jargon. He immediately throwing himself off. He talked about money with the highest self-esteem of all time we have ever seen. Look at all these famous creators. You're supposed to, you know, again, let's super duper analyze this first point, because that's the only one that matters for him. You know, I will praise you for making that point. Congratulations. So he's saying, if you watch someone's content on YouTube because someone reacted to it, so you're not going to watch the original one. Cool. Who gets hurt by that? Who gets hurt? I don't watch movies. There's free movies everywhere. Obviously, you have to, you know, jump around loops to get there. But there's so many movies. Why am I not watching movies? Why am I not interested? Why am I interested in YouTube instead? I like personalities. All right, I like personalities more than content who has nothing in it. No perspective for me to latch onto, no storyline for me to hold on to. I like personalities. All right, that's why I don't just consume movies endlessly. I don't see the point. All right, and I feel like I'm above average, and if I don't see the point in movies, why should anyone else? You know, tell me why. All right, I'm above average. I deserve some answers, right? You can deliver that. So yeah, useless tangent. At least Mr. Beast actually credits the creators. Did he? Did he though? Oh boy. Oopsie doopsie poopsie noopsie. Let's see it. Let's see it. Great reveal. Does he do that?
Have you ever wondered what it's...
He does? Oh, that's pretty good.
Love you. Launching a GoPro out of a cannon.
That makes sense. It's very good. But again, he's a professional. He has to do everything correctly. I did not expect that, though, as you have caught me. Because for me, like, I don't see the point. Like, Mr. Beast himself did not do that, you know. He definitely did not do that himself. But he ordered someone else to do it. Again, there's a problem that I explained. A woman trying to hire someone else, you get into a weird territory of like, did a woman hire me because she likes me? Or because, you know, like, it's a weird, twisted sort of world that women have to live in. where if they message someone, will they actually receive help, or they will just receive more toxic masculinity of like, I am her boyfriend indirectly now. I will act as such or whatever. It's very difficult for her to control and employ people, but that's just me saying that. Where's the thing where he's just reacting to videos? Satisfying videos, here we go. It should be fairly easy, like, to, you know, give credit, so I see it. Yeah, it does do the work. I give you that. Give you that, that's fine. In that sense. So he's correct, that's pretty good. He got me on that one. But what actually threw me off is the next thing that he said. Alright. Reinvesting money into good deeds. Alright. I mean, he's trying to... That's also something that's not supposed to trigger me, or whatever. Doesn't do these things. Again, we're not comparing equal people. We live in completely different dimensions, men and women, but at least you're gonna get a good grip on the differences. Because I had to, you know, explore it. I just literally just jumped into the world of women, because I almost like... My soul was dragged into it. I heard "thank you next," and I'm like, "Thank you, Gurunext? Thank you, Gurunext? You mean like you just pulled the rug and thanked me for it? What's going on, Ari?" And then May 28th. Anyways. I appreciate no one is toxic here, but I do have to reply to everyone, and I do have to do extra work. And if you miss out, or if you zoom in too much, you will see that you will potentially see an exhausted person in the end of their, you know, life cycle if you zoom into Sniperwolf's work, but if you started scrolling down in her uploads, if she uploads every day for 5 years, calculate how long you will have to scroll down for. Let me do it for you guys. I know it's a little bit of a cringe move, but let's go. So, timer. All I need to do is just like grab the first year checkpoint, multiply by time, by 5. How long do you just have? You're just scrolling. How long until you hit the rock bottom? I don't think it's even 5 years. It's more like 7, some crazy amount. All right. Just the variety of things being served here. So it will take you guys a 3 minutes, a 3-minute ride. So now you're riding a bus. All right. Or technically you're dressing up for work. Which way you want to go, guys? Also, I got a notification. New subscriber. Enslaved by truth. Yeah, that's how I feel. Again, the universe tries to talk to you in many ways, and it's so weird to compile all this information. I do feel enslaved by truth. What's the 4th point? So he was able to, you know, redeem himself in a weird way. But I don't think Mr. Beast can be praised for reinvesting his money into good deeds. He's reinvesting his money, not just reinvesting his money from viewership alone. He is squeezing people's pockets. He is trying to offer lottery as a lifestyle. This is actually way more toxic than you can imagine. But again, the saga continues, all right? Mr. Beast versus the Ring of Fire. You can watch a separate series that I'm doing. Good luck looking at Mr. Beast the same way after you finish the series. All right? Yes, 25 hours is a little bit of a crazy number to look through, but maybe someone can translate it into shorter form of videos of some kind. I'm sure they can do it. My content is not YouTuber content, all right? I'm authority content. I'm just pulling ideas out into the open. You can refine it. You can make your own content on top of me. You can steal my content. I will want to receive credit, all right? So technically, it's a little bit of a technical move, right? Like, I don't want to be discredited just because I take Sniperwolf's side. This could backfire against me as well. But hey, for now, no one can even steal my content anyways without really giving me credits. But it's a tough situation, right? There's needs of a compromise. I'm not saying that this drama, again, has a side to turn into. There's no supervillain, there's no superhero. All right? There's no clear winner in this fight. So yes, I don't want to be ripped off either. I have a platform. People can feel safe and people can feel connected to me. So I do want to get viewership. All right? I do want to get credit for my work. I don't want it to just float around. But if I get featured by Sniperwolf, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad that I just flashed on the screen in Sniperwolf's world. That's not the end of my world. I just don't want everyone to have the same sentiment with my content, right? Sniperwolf can do whatever she wants. She has enough self-esteem. I don't care, bro. These people are just way up high up there. I don't know what they're going through, why they're making this mistake. Maybe, again, Sniperwolf is going to turn everything around, and no big deal. Or maybe Jacksfilms is going to do a good job. Who knows what's going to happen? All right, I just have faith that we can work this out. And give them views, blah, blah, blah. It does give them views. Yes, but that's not the point. It's not the point to give. Also, not creators. Most of TikTok creators are not actually creators. They're just sort of there for random reasons. They're just emitting ideas because they wanted to express something. And eventually, enough competition is like, oh, if I maximize my work output on TikTok, then I will get so much attention. I will be able to use it somehow. It's kind of like with money. Like, oh, if I hoard a lot of money, I'll be able to buy so many things. But then you end up not spending your money because you have so many choices, but they're irrelevant to your happiness, right? Same goes with TikTok. You get so much attention, but you don't know what to do with it, so it just slips through your hands and falls on the floor. Just giving someone views is the same thing as Mr. Beast. Again, you can give people money. It doesn't mean you will fix their life. That's not how it works. All right? Some people don't need views, and actually it's the normal sentiment that they don't want views. They don't want views to just Sniperwolf sucking up to creators or whatever. She needs, yes, it's a lazy thing, a little bit of extra work, but it's not pasting 2 lines, bro. It is not pasting 2 lines of text, bro. No. 2 lines? This is such an exaggeration that I don't actually appreciate the idea, all right? I can take away the like, unfortunately. This is not pasting 2 lines. Yes, she needs to learn the skill, and it's important. But again, maybe it's not a coincidence. Maybe she just, didn't care on purpose. You never know. You never know what Sniperwolf is up to, what she's scheming. Maybe it's the whole, the plot twist is that everything is under her control. She wants this to happen. You're just getting fooled. She might want this to happen unconsciously, just unconsciously wants to discredit creators just to piss people off. Why not? I don't care, bro. I don't care. I bought my popcorn. Let's see what happens next. You want to order that super juicy SSSniperwolf compilation video? Go right ahead. Just to prove that she's not an NPC, that she does put in quite an input that I'm excited about. All right, I will prove that to you on level 6 of this crazy drama. See you guys then. If that's all you want to watch on my channel, please subscribe and support a small creator, bruh. Bruh, if you care about small creators so much. Usually small creators gets a bump of viewership and they just die off. It's very difficult to actually survive. Again, you don't want too much attention. You want to actually put in the work and just naturally find the natural way to get viral. Because your viral hit is going to define who you are, pretty much. You got to be careful of that, how you play with this. It's quite a crazy game. If a drama is going to make me go viral, I will try to mitigate that a little bit. But overall, if I can't escape that, it's okay. It's okay. I'll take it. You know, I'll flaunt my hair, you know, put on a smile. It's like, smile to the camera, yeah. I don't care, though. That's not what I wanted to do. But I'll take it, you know. I will mitigate the viewership on my own terms, and it will feel like a controlled demolition, basically, of like, you built your structures, you're trying to praise me or some bullshit like that. If I win because of drama, I'm not a winner. Alright? I just took advantage of something. I want to have my own thing. I want to show off my own skills. It's going to be a very difficult battle, and it's a whole nother level. If I want to reach Ariana, I can't just be known as the drama guy. Alright? That's not very appealing for women. Pretty repulsive and dangerous. Alright? To like someone like that. So I'll try my best to not take advantage too much. But, you know, if drama puts me into a play field where I can actually make impact onto this platform, it saves me, bro. So SSSniperwolf has even the potential not to just twist the fucking plot twist in the end of like, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to discredit all the people so people hate me, you know. And the other plot twist that she could fucking save me from just doom of being irrelevant on this platform. So if she can fix both of these things, holy moly, bro. SSSniperwolf is my first friend I've ever had, even if she still doesn't show up in real world. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. Well, SSSniperwolf is now going to be an angel, a superhero to me. The SS will stand for superhero. Superhero. Something like that. We'll figure it out. Alright, bye guys. Don't be hating. I'm watching.